Albert Camus. Today we know him as a philosopher, writer, and Nobel Prize-winning literary figure. But there's a lesser-known truth. Before stepping into the world of philosophy, Camus was a football player. Yes, you heard that right. So how did he transition from a football field to a thinker questioning the meaning of existence? Let's take a journey through Camus' fascinating and unconventional life. Born in Algeria in 1913, Camus grew up in a poor family. However, what excited him most in his youth was football. Playing as a goalkeeper, Camus was a reliable player for his team. In fact, in an interview he once said, "Everything I know about life, I owe to football." Football taught him discipline, teamwork, and how to face life's challenges. But a bout of tuberculosis at a young age forced him to step away from the sport. It was at this point that Camus' life took an unexpected turn. Leaving football was a great disappointment for Camus. However, this period also led him to turn to philosophy. During his illness, Camus came face to face with death and realized how fragile and meaningless life could be. This awareness pushed him to reflect on the concept of absurdity. For Camus, life was inherently absurd because humans, as meaning-seeking beings, find no ready-made answers in the universe. In his work, The Myth of Sisyphus, Camus likens life to a football match. How so? Sisyphus is condemned by the gods to endlessly push a boulder up a mountain, only for it to roll back down each time. For Camus, life was like this, a meaningless repetition. But it's here that Camus says something surprising. We must imagine Sisyphus happy. Because Sisyphus has accepted his fate and created his own meaning within the absurdity. Just like a football player. A footballer moves the ball forward, scores a goal, but the match ends and the next one begins. It's an endless cycle. Yet the footballer finds joy in this cycle. This is what Camus teaches us, to accept the absurd and learn to be happy within it. Camus' background as a footballer was a significant factor in shaping his philosophy. Football taught him discipline, struggle, and team spirit. At the same time, the unpredictability and fleeting victories in football nourished Camus' thoughts on the absurdity of life. As a goalkeeper, he knew the ball could result in a goal at any moment. But this uncertainty made him stronger. This is what Camus' philosophy is about, accepting life's uncertainty and creating one's own meaning within it. So, what happens after accepting the absurdity of life? This is where Camus opens a door for us, finding meaning in life's small moments. Enjoying a cup of coffee, having a conversation with a friend, watching the sunrise. These are the moments where we create our own meaning within the absurd. For Camus, happiness lies in these small moments. Just like the moment of scoring a goal in a football match. Camus' philosophy is a form of rebellion, but this rebellion is not a violent uprising. On the contrary, it is a rebellion against life itself. Accepting absurdity liberates us. We no longer have to chase after meanings imposed by others. We create our own meaning. This is the greatest gift Camus offers us. Perhaps the greatest lesson Camus teaches us is not to give up searching for the meaning of life, but to create it within ourselves. Because absurdity is not an end, but a beginning. And maybe that's exactly why Camus was happy both as a goalkeeper and as a philosopher.